This is a picture of my mom. She's in the car. We're taking her out to lunch at Applebee's, I believe it is, in Rosarito. Yes, there are Applebee's in Rosarito.
Susan Cusick is showing off pictures of her 94-year-old mom, Adrienne Hansen.
And they fixed her hair up really pretty, and so she was feeling good that day.
Her mom has Alzheimer's.
She was doing crazy things like wrapping up the phone in sheets and putting it in the closet and going down to breakfast at 3 a.m. and stuff like that. I would lay awake all night, terrified.
She needed a 24-hour assisted living facility, and quickly. But she found prices in Southern California started at more than $3,000 a month.
I mean, it can get $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, and we just didn't have that. So I was stuck. I have to keep working. I'm the only child, and so I couldn't take care of her.
The average cost of assisted living in California is $5,000 a month for people paying with no government assistance, according to the group California Advocates for Nursing Home Reform. So Cusick started looking for other options and found one, Serena Senior Care, where she pays $1,800 a month. The only catch? It's down a long dirt road across the border in Rosarito, Mexico. She has to wind her way through Tijuana traffic and past stray dogs to get there.
The house is right here, Serena Center Rosarito, and this is the main office.
Serena is a quiet and clean assisted living center with private rooms, a small gym, and a garden.
Come on in.
Operations manager Marisa Molina shows us around.
So this is the main entrance to the house. And since we have an interesting mix between Mexicans and Americans, sometimes it's American food, sometimes it's Mexican food. Like, for instance, I think they did mole today.
For 10 years, Serena has catered to Americans looking for cheaper retirement options. About half of the Serena residents are from the U.S. And when you're inside, it's easy to forget you're in Mexico. The signs are in English and Spanish, and most of the staff speaks English.
Don't you want to finish something? No? Oh, ¿no come mucho ahorita?
Still, there are reminders that the center is in a foreign country. Reminders like the TV that's always on in Spanish. And when residents go out on trips, it's
noisy and dirty.
Pauline Adams had never been to Mexico before moving to Serena, but she likes her new home.
They have very good food, and if I need help and nobody's within listening distance, I just push this button and somebody comes, no matter what time of day or night it is.
For the 14 Serena residents, there are 3 caregivers during the day and 2 at night. That's a similar ratio to many California assisted living facilities. There aren't the same regulations as in the U.S., but Serena staff are trained to work with people with dementia. There are also nurses and nursing assistants on staff.
I'll ask your caregiver right now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Susan Cusick's mom, Adrienne, was raised in the U.S. and doesn't speak Spanish.
Absolutely none. Doesn't even know the word taco.
But Cusick says her mom likes Serena, especially the food, even the tacos, and doesn't want to leave.
The whole attitude of the Mexican culture is much different than that of American culture. They practically revere their senior citizens, and they take very good care of them.
In fact, Cusick is so pleased that she also hopes to retire to Mexico. Claire Tregesser, KPBS News.